Efficient ways to level up in Skull and Bones and a very strong ship. I'm going to show you all that in this video. Stay tuned for that. What's up? My name is Fup, and like I said, I'm going to show you today some tricks and tips to level up fast in Skull and Bones. After that, I'll show you how you can get a strong ship very early in the game, so you'll never lose a battle on the open sea. Let's jump right into the game. A quick little bow for you. There you go. It is definitely not necessary to do heavy XP grinding in this game. You'll get there eventually, and you can just take your time and enjoy the game. But if you're like me and like to do things efficiently, then I got some nice tips for you. First of all, in many games, it is true that story missions give a big chunk of XP. That is also true for Skull and Bones. So do your main story. You'll need it anyway for some unlocks in the story and like gameplay features. And if you aren't high enough in player level, the game will actually tell you, yeah, come back later. So you can't go further anyway. An efficient way to gain experience beyond that is from the commodity trader. There are multiple in the game, and they have missions for turn-ins, like rare resources and stuff. And you just hand them in, get like 300 reputation, and that's it. Oftentimes they have multiple quests, so you can just go to them, turn them in, ka-ching. Very nice indeed. Of course, you need to have those resources, so my recommendation, especially early in the game, just hoard everything you get from ships and stuff. Sometimes you don't have the materials they need, but when you hoard stuff, you probably have them and will be fine in the future. Also, sometimes some resources are needed for job board missions, which brings me to my next point, the job board. There are lucrative missions and not so lucrative missions. Right now, I plundered the contract board. There aren't any good missions here left, but there will be some missions like sink 3 ships from X. Those missions are insanely good because you'll do them anyway when you are out grinding and doing your main missions and some stuff like that. So everything you can pick up that is easily doable whilst you're out anyways, always pick these quests up. Sometimes they only give 50 rep. That's XP-wise not efficient, but you get some cash, which is beneficial too. And if you can snag a quest which gives 300 rep, then yeah, that's just awesome. Also, sometimes there are missions where you can just bring some items to an island. Those can be quite good too. Just always take a look at how much rep a quest gives and if it can be done on the side or not. Here, for example, I have a good mission. I just have to supply 10 brandy and boom, I'll get 300 rep, which is very nice. Later in the game, you'll unlock helm missions. If you want to just purely grind, and I know that's not something for everyone, then you can do these. You can even take multiple at once. Oftentimes they go to the same locations. They will get harder because you will get attacked by multiple ships. But if you want to just mindlessly grind to max level, then this is definitely an option for you. I won't do it, and I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, just wanted to tell you that you can do it. Another efficient way, though, is to grind ships. Every ship gives 50 rep, and when you almost one-shot them, it's definitely a good and neat farm. Not for everyone, again, but it's the bread and butter of the game. Like, you have to attack ships anyways. There's also a difference in rep gain from them. They give 50 at minimum, and bigger ships later on in the game give more. Obviously, you have to take time into consideration too. So if you one-shot a 50 rep ship and need like 3 minutes for a 150 rep ship, then it's more efficient to just kill 3 little ships. At the start of the game, I had a mission to collect some cogwheels. I think from here, I just grinded there 20 minutes, got some more stuff, which was nice because I had to do something on the side anyways. It was quite convenient. If you find a spot where you can easily grind some ships, you can do that. And what do you need for easily grinding ships? Right, a good ship. And I'm now going to show you how I got my current ship and why you should get it too. First of all, why should you get it? Because it's very strong, obviously. I'm going to show you right here. It has 5 weapon slots on each side, in the front, in the back, and in the middle, where we can shoot mortars, which are very strong, especially on long range. These spots since we have so many, we'll raise our ship level even further. The ship has a base level of 5, which is the highest base level in the game. And a high level is pretty much necessary for doing more damage or taking less damage, because once a ship is, I think it's 3 levels out of your range. If it's 3 levels higher of you than you, then you'll do 75% less damage, and vice versa. So once you face bigger ships with a high enough level, you're pretty much dead, because you can't kill them and they will almost one-shot you. And you can take advantage of that too, obviously. So 5 weapon slots, 4 furniture spaces, and 77,000 capacity space. That's very nice, and it isn't that hard to get. When you want to get an item in the game, you can just follow the blueprint, and I'll show you how you do that. You go into the menu, go into your knowledge tab, go to codex. In our case, we will go to ships, and just here as a little confirmation, top right, you see it's level 5, and all the following ships after that will have level 5 too. I already unlocked the blueprint, so it won't show you right now where you need to go, but I'll do that. So just follow the recipe, or the blueprint rather, and it will say that you need to go all the way up here. This is another major town. You can buy the blueprint there for, I think, 5,500 silver. Of course, you need to cross the sea right here, and it can be a little tricky, so brew yourself a nice tea and, yeah, sail through the storm. In my case, there was a storm here. I don't know if it's all the time there. It was a little bit rough, but definitely manageable. And pirates attacked me over here, but I just respawned and, yeah, sailed to that city. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but you should definitely make it. Remember to take food buffs so you can sail faster and have more stamina. You can also get a sailing buff from those bonfires you can lit on those little islands. And once you're here, you can buy the blueprint for 5,500 silver. After that, we will only need to build the ship. Some materials are easy to get and some are a little bit harder to get. The ironwood plank, the steel ingots, and the fine rami are the easy ones. Those are just resources we can collect from the side of the islands. Like wood is directly around the town, which is very easy to get, and basically everywhere around too. Fine rami, I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that correctly, you can find southwest of the city. Farm it from the sides here and you're good to go. And here you'll also find a little bit further down the road the pure iron, which can be transformed. Where can it be transformed? That's correct, in the refinery. Just pump your 3 resources in here and you'll get the items you need. Like I said, those are the easy ones. Also easy is the 2,880 silver requirement. So maybe before you go to the city up there, farm around 10,000 and you're good to go. The shellax and the crude salpeter, damn, I really don't know how to pronounce these. Those are the difficult ones. Maybe you're lucky and you already have them from like some shipwrecks you already looted on your way there, or some floating stuff in the water. But if you haven't, I got a very nice tip for you. In this refinery up here, there's a dude who gives you a quest. He wants you to loot shipwrecks, and these will be located right here. So southwest again. And once I zoom in, you see how many shipwrecks here. That's insanely good to farm, because every other ship right here in this area will have a high level. You won't be able to kill them, at least not easily, and you can just loot these shipwrecks. Those have a lot of silver and the quest items and the resources for building the ship. So this is incredibly valuable for us. You can unlock the fast travel point in the north up here. Once you collected some things, just get there and put it into the storage so you don't lose them. And once you have gotten a little bit lucky or grinded it out, you can just head back to the city, or any city rather, and build your ship. And with your standard weapons and some stuff, you will definitely be able to bump up your ship level to 7 at least, maybe already 8. If you played a little bit more, even further. And then you can grind ships, for example, or just, yeah, be very strong for the part you're in the game. And that already concludes the video. I hope you got something nice out of it. Maybe it helped you. If it did, why not subscribe? Then we will see each other next time. I'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And yeah, until next time, your Fup. Oh, and check out these videos right here. They should float around somewhere here. Bye!